I'm going to try to make this the shortest post-game reaction ever. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Definitely do me a huge favor, smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Make sure you follow me on all my social platforms. Everything will be in the description below. Also, don't be one of these guys who love to hover around the channel. Just subscribe it up. It's absolutely for free. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this game here. Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the Cardinals end up dropping another game. We are now 1-6 on the season. And we end up losing to the Seattle Seahawks 20-10. Now, let's talk about the good things here, right? Like, obviously, like as Cardinal fans, this is kind of all we have going for us right now. It's all we got. It's all we got. Now, our rookies look really good. We ended up getting Garrett WIlliams' first game today. And in his debut, he ended up getting an INT on Geno Smith. So definitely a really, really cool thing to see with Garrett WIlliams getting his first INT with his very first game. So that was kind of really the highlight of this game, if I can be really honest with you, because so many people were anticipating, right? So many people were super excited about Garrett WIlliams because let's be honest, man, we got Marco Wilson that gets burnt like burnt toast every second of every game. And then Keitrell Clark seeming to kind of get exposed. And we're not having very good luck with our secondary right now, right? Now, obviously, Budda Baker did play today and it did help out, but our cornerbacks are very, very scarce. So Garrett WIlliams looking pretty darn good. It is definitely a step in the right direction. And I'm going to go ahead and say this here real quick. Our defense has been playing better than most people are giving them credit for. I truly feel like this Arizona Cardinal team are in most of these games because our defense. Now, obviously, when our offense can't really get their things together, we keep them on the field longer than they should be, and obviously we don't have a defense that's going to be able to give you the full 60 minutes, right? We don't have a defense that has star-studded pieces everywhere, right? We're very handicapped in terms of not having those type of players, right? We got very serviceable players, but they can't give you full 60 minutes. And that's kind of what we're seeing right here, right? With our offense not really being able to kind of click and do what they should be doing, it's kind of where we're at, right? We're a 1-6 team. Now, a tally that I love to kind of keep track of here in terms of like the Arizona Cardinals points scored in the first half compared to the second half has gotten worse, ladies and gentlemen. So as of right now, for the first 7 weeks, the Cardinals have scored a total of 97 points in the first half compared to now 30 points in the second half. So we had 87 points, I believe it was last week, and then with these 10 points, we are now at 97 points scored in the first half compared to total amount of points scored in the second half at 30. So obviously, this is something that the coaching staff has been told before, right? And they still haven't been able to fix it, but it's so hard to fully blame coaching when you're up or your roster is pretty much as the way that it looks right now. But there has to be something to be said about our coaching staff needing to be able to fix this, right? Because it's very, very bad. We're almost hitting 100 points scored in the first half compared to only 30 points in the second. And being that our coaching staff is not being able to figure that out, it's kind of concerning. It really is. Now, obviously, I don't think this game was fully 100% on Josh Dobbs. I would say this game was probably 75 to 80% on Josh Dobbs. Now, I get it. Like, our offensive line didn't look very good, right? Now, there was an ejection from DJ Humphries, our left tackle. I believe there was some kind of thing with him and the referee, so he ended up getting ejected. So we ended up getting Kelvin Beachum on our offensive line, and this was constant pressure. It's constant pressure. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that was the sole reason why Josh Dobbs was as bad as he was, because Josh Dobbs has been like this for the past several weeks now, and we just seen kind of a regression after regression. But Josh Dobbs' stats for this game is 19 of 33, 146 yards. Now, the best thing that Josh Dobbs did in this game was his carries, right? 7 carries, 43 yards to 1 touchdown. When he took that ball and actually tucked it and ran, it was a good thing, right? And that's definitely something that Josh Dobbs has done. What gets people to say things like, oh, that's why he's starting, right? While Kyler Murray is down, because of those 3 to 4 plays that he does in a game. And obviously this run is definitely was a good thing here for Josh Dobbs, but it just wasn't enough, man. He's a backup quarterback, and it is what it is. Now, the stats for the other team teammates here. Marquise Hollywood-Brown led the wide receivers in yards with 49 yards. So definitely not a good game. We saw Amari DeMarcado basically tote the rock 13 times with 58 yards. But overall, like, it was just a really bad performance for our offense. Now, Clayton Tune, we actually finally saw Clayton Tune today, rookie quarterback out of Houston. And it was to convert, I believe it was a 4th and 7. And my goodness, it was such a bad play call. Bad play call, bad execution, bad everything. Just bad. It was really unfortunate that that's what we got to see with Clayton Tune, right? His first NFL regular season time, and that's what they gave him, right? It's very unfortunate. So he's 1 for 1, 4 yards in this game for what it's worth. 100% completion rate. I'm just kidding. It was bad. It was just bad completion. It was bad in general. So yeah, other than that, I think our rookies are the highlight. I would say that. We saw B.J. Ojulari today. Michael Wilson also didn't get targeted in the first quarter, but we ended up kind of start seeing him getting more and more involved. And hear me well, I mean more and more involved by like 3 receptions, 26 yards, right? So it wasn't anything to kind of gloat about. But honestly, I think right now what we're really excited about is the fact that the Arizona Cardinals are having Kyler Murray come back. Like that's all we can say. Like literally, as Cardinal fans, that's all we can say. Our offense looked bad. Like our defense can only do so much. Our defense can only do so much. Our offense looks bad. And for you team tankers out there that want us to lose, right now the Arizona Cardinals draft pick for the 2024 season is the 2nd overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft. And as far as the Houston pick goes, it's number 16. So for all you team tankers out there or the people that want us to lose, there you go. For what it's worth, the Arizona Cardinals are... It's bad, man. It's a bad team, or at least bad offense, right? I think our defense has shown some promise. So I'm excited about what our defense can do for the future. But on the other side of the coin, the offense just isn't good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna close up shop here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day. Go Cards.